Good evening and welcome to this edition of Newsleader on 6. Today is Thursday, February 20th, 2014. I'm Jim Fuller. In tonight's news, the 13th annual Bonnaroo Music and Arts Festival lineup was released last night. Tennessee's tax collections fell below budgeted expectations again in January. Residents in the area will see their utility bills go up the next 2 months. A new poll suggests the majority of Tennesseans support the legalization of marijuana, and supporters of a new library in Shelbyville received some good news this week. We'll have these stories and more on tonight's Newsleader on 6.
Push it, pull it, or drag it in for our annual Cash for Trash event. It's going to be bigger and better than ever at all the State McNabb dealerships.
That means the whole month of February we are giving you $2,000 minimum towards the purchase of any pre-owned vehicle.
And we've received a huge shipment of new cars.
We're stacking them deep and selling them cheap.
So push, pull, or drag your vehicle in today for your $2,000. It's the biggest event of the year at State McNabb Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
And Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac.
And State McNabb Ford.
Cash for Trash Month is back.
Yes, yes.
It's over! It's over! The Shovel Girls have defeated Bradley County for the state championship.
Shelbyville's a winner, 48-46.
Join the Bobby Locke Coach 1964 state champions March 22nd from 5 till 8 p.m. in the Shelbyville Central High School Gymnasium as they relive that memorable evening when they came together to win the first state championship for Shelbyville. Join us for a meet and greet with players and cheerleaders from 1964 and enjoy a 3-on-3 basketball game featuring members of the championship team. Contact Sylvia Sanders Pitson at 931-580-9696 or Amy Feeney Wells at 931-581-8194 for more information.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please, for the following public service announcement. He's back! The Watkins Man is back, bringing his world-famous Watkins products to 104 East Lauderdale Street in Tullahoma, where Richard and Stephanie Carpenter have opened the area's only Watkins store. Since 1886, Watkins has produced all-natural products, starting with the pain liniment and now including soaps, oils, creams, scrubs, royal jelly, beeswax, supplements dedicated to natural health and pain management, cover total external and internal body care. And don't forget the world-famous spices, extracts, teas, and cooking ingredients. With too many products to list, know that all Watkins products are 100% natural using the highest quality ingredients obtainable. Always remember with Watkins, when you buy the best, you use less.
Welcome back. Tennessee's total tax collections fell below budgeted expectations in January. Finance and Administration Commissioner Larry Martin said that overall January revenues were $1.1 billion, which is $51.6 million less than the state budgeted. January represents the 5th month of negative growth in corporate tax collections this year. Martin also added, quote, January sales tax collections reflect consumer spending that occurred during the December holiday buying season, and we recorded the largest growth rate we've experienced in the past 13 months. Of course, that's sales tax. He also says retailers were more aggressive in holiday marketing strategies, end quote. The general fund was under-collected by $43.8 million, and the 4 other funds were under-collected by $7.8 million. Sales tax collections were actually $6.3 million more than the estimate for January. The January growth rate was a positive 4.94%. Over the past 6 months, sales tax revenues are under-collected by $18 million. The year-to-date growth rate for sales tax was a positive 3.65%. The budgeted revenue estimates for 2013 and 14 are based on the State Funding Board's consensus recommendations of December 19, 2012, and adopted by the first session of the 108th General Assembly in April 2013. The Funding Board met on December 10, 2013 to hear updated revenue projections from the state's various economists. The board met again on December 17th and adopted revised revenue ranges for 2013 and 14. Temperatures may seem a little balmy now, but energy folks say we will remember near record cold temperatures set earlier with the arrival of electric and gas bills this month and in March. The Tennessee Valley Authority says the fuel cost adjustment will be up by over 23%, causing retail overall rates to adjust up by 5.3% in the coming cycle. Across southern Middle Tennessee, power bills are already up by as much as 40% because of the days of below freezing temperatures. TVA says near record demand for electricity caused it to buy more expensive outside electricity and keep its own systems at full capacity. A recent survey claims a majority of Tennesseans favor legalizing marijuana completely or making it available as a prescription drug. Middle Tennessee State University poll director Ken Blake says 33% of those polled want to remove all legal penalties against marijuana. 36% believe the weed should be offered by prescription only, while 18% favor a complete ban. Blake says another 6% are undecided about a general ban but would permit medical use. A bill allowing medical marijuana has been introduced in the General Assembly. The survey of 600 randomly selected adults was conducted from January 23rd through 26th and has a margin of error of plus or minus 4%. Stay with us. We'll be right back in a moment with more Newsleader on 6.
The Russell Barnett Ford family has over 300 vehicles in inventory, both new and pre-owned. With vehicles starting as low as $29.95, along with rebates and incentives up to $10,000, you will not need to look any further than the Russell Barnett Ford family. Surrounded by great attitudes and even better prices, we want to save you time and money. So look no further than Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma and Russell Barnett Ford of Winchester, or visit us on the web at russellbarnett.com. And remember, why buy anywhere else?
Serving you as a local firefighter.
Proudly served our country in the United States Air Force.
Serving Tullahoma.
Helping our kids.
Hi, I'm Terry Stroop. Your comfort is our service. We'd like to thank Tullahoma for the privilege of serving your heating and cooling needs.
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
Calling it ROCK, R-O-K, rewarding our kids, because that's what it's all about.
It's for the kids, to help the kids, give them something to do besides out on the street.
This is for those who
Welcome back. Plans for a new library are underway in Shelbyville as members of the R.G. Cooper Public Library seriously consider the structure, plans, and design as well as funding for the building. While pledges and donations continue to come through, a recent big break with the help of leaders in Washington that occurred when the leaders in Washington assisted with acquiring the deed to the current building. That will help immensely as the proceeds from the sale will help fund the new structure. Marilyn Ewing spoke with Library Director retiree Pat Hastings during a recent reception where attendees received a surprise visit from Representative Scott Desjardins, who had been very instrumental with assisting the library board with the project.
Library Director Pat Hastings is retiring after 35 years from the Shelbyville-Bedford County Public Library. The R.G. Cooper Public Library on the beautiful square in downtown Shelbyville had a chance to speak with Pat just recently, and here's what she had to say.
You've actually
You were semi-retired, I guess. You went into the part-time mode?
I went in the part-time mode in July.
Yeah.
Until January 31st.
Yeah. Wow.
I don't miss getting up every morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's nice. It's nice. And like my dog is sick, so I have the time to see about him.
Exactly.
And other things that are going on in my life, I have at least have time now.
Right, exactly. Now tell me, in 35 years, what has been maybe your greatest challenge here at the library?
My greatest challenge? Probably integrating computers into the library and becoming an online library. And also adding an edition. Those are two of the things that made big change in the way we did things.
What would be your most memorable moment or moments here at the library in 35 years?
Oh, there are a lot of memorable moments, but I really don't need to call any names.
Lots of things. Lots of touching moments.
Lots of sweet moments. Just so many people who are gone now who just meant so much over 35 years. And it is really nice to see someone who came to the library as a child for Story Hour to now bring their children to Story Hour.
Wow.
That just completes a circle, and it's very heartwarming to see that.
Now, there was a beautiful reception held just recently for Pat at the library to say farewell to Pat Hastings, but to welcome in the new successor director of that library, Rita Allen. We have Representative Scott Desjardins with us, very instrumental in Washington and locally in getting some things done. I want to say hello and welcome to Shelbyville today, and thank you so much for what you're doing.
Well, Marilyn, thank you. It's my pleasure to be here. We had great news today as far as the future of the library, and we're glad that we could play a role in helping.
You mentioned a little bit earlier the fact that the actual deed came to us for the purpose of maybe selling this current building.
Right.
So that's something that we've been waiting on as well.
Yeah, and we just found out yesterday that the deed had been essentially completed. We're waiting on a couple signatures, and it actually arrived today.
Yeah.
So it was really kind of breaking news that we were able to track down the origin of the deed. It had changed hands several times through federal agencies. Some of the agencies didn't exist anymore, and we finally found it in the Department of Education, and we're able to get them to help us and be able to move this project forward.
Sure, you're being very humble, and you're not taking a lot of credit for this. But I do know that there are a lot of things on your desk as well. So, we appreciate you taking time to get something like this to us.
Well, so many have done a whole lot more work than I have. We were able to actually, pull a string or two in Washington and actually, get them to move on something that shouldn't have been as difficult. But oftentimes in the federal government, it is hard to get things moving. So, we were able to play a small role in a project that you all have worked hard on, and I know is going to be so beneficial to Bedford County.
I'm Marilyn Ewing from the Archie Cooper Public Library for Newsleader on 6.
More Newsleader on 6 is coming up after this.
To rid yourself of body pain, stiffness, and stress while increasing circulation, visit the Balance Spa in Shelbyville at 731 North Main Street, or have them visit you at your office for a chair massage. Simon Cow and Maria Keys Gammon give a professional full-body foot or chair massage that makes you feel like new. Call owner Linda Hackle Brown at 931-639-4885 to set your appointment today.
Come to Jim Oliver's Smokehouse in beautiful Mont Eagle, Tennessee, your mountain getaway destination. Stay in one of our 21 log and timber frame cabins. Enjoy the romantic fireplace and jacuzzi tub. Get more information and book a reservation at thesmokehouse.com.
Looking for a unique gift for someone special, or perhaps something just for yourself? Then you need to check out Grady Mac Denim Company, right here in the heart of Tullahoma. Grady Mac features the full line of men's and women's Lucky brand apparel. Stop in and check out our denim production line. Grady Mac offers a full line of outdoor sporting apparel and much more. And check out our custom fly fishing equipment, fine art, and signed sports memorabilia. There's something for everyone at Grady Mac Denim Company, the most unique store in Tullahoma.
When you're running late headed to that sporting event or horse show and hungry but need gas, you don't have to choose which to get. Just stop at any Quick Mart, where gas prices are normal and the food is outstanding. Burgers, fries, salads, sub sandwiches, chicken strips, egg rolls, even pizza can be picked up while the gas is pumping. Stop by any Quick Mart today and not only save time, but enjoy some good cooking, southern hospitality, and prices you can live with.
Welcome back. Traders Bank opened its Shelbyville branch in January 2010. In February of that year, the bank had their first open house serving ham and biscuits, which proved to be a huge success. Since that time, Traders has continued the tradition with what is now called Customer Appreciation Ham Day. This year marked their 5th annual Ham Day as they began serving customers at 7:30 in the morning to allow for some to be able to stop by before going to work. Numerous drawings for prizes were held throughout the day. However, the highlight of the event seemed to be the Traders Bank cornhole boards. Those boards are new and are available for loan to Traders customers who may be having special events. Some of the people involved in the cornhole games on this day was Traders Chief Executive Officer Tommy Anderton, who was outthrown by his wife Linda. Chairman of the board Tom Copeland actually landed a hole-in-one, which was deemed luck since it was his first time to ever play the game. Other customers who participated won a jar of jelly or honey for tossing a hole-in-one. The event of the day seemed to generate a lot of smiles, enthusiasm, and great conversation. About 250 people attended Ham Day this year. CEO Anderton said the bank appreciates the customers, and this event was just their way of saying thank you for another great year. The Coffee County Humane Society's featured pet this week is Duke. Duke is a brown, tan, and white shepherd mix looking for a home with space to play. The shelter also has many other dogs available for adoption at 1210 Oakdale Street in Manchester. Hours of operation at the shelter are 7:30 a.m. until 2:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. The shelter's phone number is 723-2711 or 723-2730. Donations for animal care can be made to the Coffee County Humane Society by sending them to Post Office Box 252, Manchester, Tennessee 37349. Their website is www.coffeehumane.org. And the pet of the week this week at the Tullahoma Animal Shelter is Bubba. He appears to be a golden retriever shepherd mix and is approximately 3 months old. Bubba entered the shelter as a stray and is approximately, as I said, 3 months old. And he's also good with other dogs and children. He will receive a free neuter provided by the Tullahoma Animal Shelter with the $5 adoption fee. Microchip identification is available to all dogs adopted for a $15 or greater donation to the shelter. For more details about that, contact Teresa at 454-9580. The Tullahoma Animal Shelter is located at 942 Maplewood Avenue. Part of the 5th grade class at Robert E. Lee Elementary School entertained at the monthly PTO meeting Tuesday night. Let's watch video of their performance.
you've seen tonight is our 5th grade students, part of our 5th grade students presenting a recorder program. Our students start learning recorder in late 4th grade, and so a lot of the time that they have learned these skills has been during our 5th grade class times. And what we did tonight was just to show some of the pieces that we have been working on, starting from basic pieces of music to more complicated pieces that we did, and finishing up with the last one, which was Toasted, which has covered all of the notes that we've learned so far. Playing the recorder in 5th grade gets those students that are going on into middle school band programs, get them ready to start having an instrument in their hands so that when they step into 6th grade, they're ready to start right on in.
We'll be right back after these messages.
The highest standard of integrity delivers stability and honor. It's established over time. You know when you see it. You know when you feel it. There's a standard of integrity in healthcare. It's the Joint Commission Gold Seal of Approval. In 2003, Life Care Center of Tullahoma voluntarily achieved this accreditation and maintains it still today. Life Care, meeting a higher standard because residents matter most.
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's gonna be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor too when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
Welcome to Merle Norman, located inside Northgate Mall in Tullahoma. Since 1931, Merle Norman Cosmetics have been researched, developed, manufactured, and packaged in the USA, using the highest quality ingredients and unmatched customer service to help women look and feel better about themselves.
Hi there, I'm Christy Almacher, owner of Merle Norman. I wanted to talk to you a little bit today about Merle Norman products. We have a large line of skincare and cosmetics for all skin types. Merle Norman's motto is try before you buy, so we'd love for you to come in, talk to us about your concerns, try the products, and we want you to feel good when you leave here, so we hope to see you soon.
Want to feel good in your skin? Visit Merle Norman in Northgate Mall, Tullahoma.
Welcome back. The 13th Annual Bonnaroo Music and Arts Festival unveiled their initial band lineup last night and reinforced their history of incredible music diversity. Notables include Elton John, Kanye West, Jack White, and Lionel Richie. Bonnaroo announced the lineup via their website and have provided us with a video to go with the announcement.
All these bands are going to be playing Bonnaroo June 12th through 15th, 2014 in Manchester, Tennessee.
Who are you talking to?
Hey, don't worry about it. Just look in the crystal.
Kanye West is playing Bonnaroo.
Well, that's awesome.
Who's performing Bonnaroo? Righteous.
Switch it up. Gnarly.
This year's Bonnaroo Music and Arts Festival will be held Thursday, June the 12th through Sunday, June the 15th, with tickets going on sale this Saturday. As always, Charter Channel 6 will have coverage about the impact of Bonnaroo on our local economy and behind-the-scenes interviews and as the event gets closer. Stay with us. We'll be right back in a moment with your weather forecast.
The final countdown has begun on the remaining 2013s at Russell Barnett Kia. With only a few left in inventory, these deals are amazing. Check out this 2013 Kia Sportage, yours today for $21,500 or $349 a month. That's incredible. With America's best warranty, the 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, Kia is the power to surprise. So come on down to Russell Barnett Kia and let us show you why we are #1 in customer satisfaction. And remember, why buy anywhere else?
Have you heard that little voice that beckons you to come home to Tennessee? Well, here's your chance. Here's a property offered by its owner. It's 20 miles from the National Walking Horse Celebration grounds in Shelbyville, Tennessee, and only 10 minutes away from the Jack Daniel Distillery in Lynchburg. It's located at 769 Shipman Creek Road. This property has over a 5,300 square foot home on 45 acres, and a sprawling 200 acres is also available. Let's take a look at the house. Built in 1998, this home has 4 bedrooms and 3.5 baths. This home offers wide open views, featuring the main floor with over 2,700 square feet of living room, an eat-in kitchen, a formal dining area, and a massive 20 by 19 master bedroom with a master bath and fireplace included. There is craftsmanship at every turn, solid cherry cabinets, built-in cherry shelves, and other solid cherry appointments. It's a 2-story home with 3 nicely sized bedrooms upstairs. Down a spiral staircase, the basement hosts a 40 by 40 den with a handcrafted bar. We're leaving the jukebox here, folks. The basement is a recreation room on steroids. There are too many closets to count and more than you'll ever need. There are so many places in this home to find peace that you'll seldom want to leave it. But when you do, you'll discover up to 200 acres of paved roads with city water. The property is quilted with streams, woods, ponds, and open pasture. The view from the porch alone is enough to say you're home. The property includes a 3-bay heavy construction shop and plenty of room to build stables and graze livestock. If Tennessee's been calling you home, start your journey by calling this number. A property like this comes on the market but once in a lifetime. We think you'll love it. We think you'll stay. This is a very real estate.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 1976 at 72 degrees. The record low was in 1958 at 7 degrees. The average high on this day is 53 and the average low is 32. Tonight, look for isolated thunderstorms in your forecast with a low of around 39. Sunny weather on tap for Friday with a high of 57 and a low of 37, and partly cloudy weather expected for Saturday with a high of 63 and a low of 42. And that's our newsletter report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for Newsleader on 6. You have a good evening.